I've been in this area all my life, except 4 years I was in service. I went in 1941, got out in 1945. I was in the infantry. I started out in Camp Wheeler. They picked me up and took 2 Greyhound bus loads of people to Baltimore. We didn't stay one place very long. I was in the 4th Division. The day before D-Day, we got on these boats, these landing LSTs, 2 rows. The first thing I could see was an English channel. Never saw so many in all my life. I was on the 2nd boat. I said, we'll never make it. They come all lined up that night in the dark. We moved out and crossed the English Channel. Before daylight, we got off the LST and got down in the landing craft. About 40 was all it would hold to make the landing. We had to get down. I don't know how I made it, but to get down off the LST overboard, you know, they had these rope ladders. I had a rifle over me and a stick of TNT in the other hand. I don't know exactly what time we hit the beach, but they threw that ramp down and I went into water up to closing on. Some had got there ahead of us. And we had to go through, the first thing was a minefield. Not everyone made it. After that, then we could branch out. Second day, we didn't hit many Germans the first day. Second day, we lost half our outfit. Even the captain. From then on, every day, I was there. My discharge says 10 days, but I think it was 14. I got hit on the 10th day. Well, shell got me, knocked me out, and piece went, ruined my helmet, a big hole in my helmet, and took a chunk out of the side of my head. It's flat. I got a flat spot up there where it took it. And another piece went down through here and went down my back. And I was laying along in a ditch. That shell came over and it landed. I know it was 2 foot from me. I had a lot of them laying within 10 feet, never touched me. But that one got me there. And I got, when I finally started coming to, you know, and I had pulled my top shirt off, and there was a bleeding here, and blood running out of my head. And I knew that I had to find the medics. And see, when we first started out up the beach, we had medics. But they got hit just the same as the other soldiers. Them shells would kill them too. So by the time I got hit, we had no medics right there, close by. And I don't know how long I laid up there. Yeah. All the outfit was gone. What was left, which wasn't very many. Yeah. I would say our outfit, the ones that went in on D-Day, like I did, I'd say by the time they got to Cherbourg, there was only about 10 left. Well, I had to wait there in line, as usual. They had a tent set up, and there was a doctor in there. They must have given me a shot. I passed out, but I was tired. I was tired, really tired. And I didn't wake it up till I got in England. When I wakened up, I was so sick. I couldn't, and I was hungry. I'd lost a good bit of weight. There were about 4 or 5 other soldiers in there. I got out of the hospital and they sent me to a convalescing hospital up there. I was there Thanksgiving. They moved me back to France. Then from there I went back up into Belgium there. And I don't know what happened there, but I remember seeing the roof coming in. Germans were shelling us again. It seemed like I couldn't get away from them shells. That time they sent me home. Altogether, it took a lot to bring old Hitler's machine down. Somebody had to do it. I could have probably got out of it. I thought, no. They wanted me to go to, officer candidate school and become an officer. And I said, no. I said, I'd be afraid to do that because I might get a bunch of soldiers killed. When I got, I think it was American School Center, they had a little church there. It wasn't as big as about half as big as this room. So they were going to have church and have some kind of a meeting here in the church. He said, how about going over? I said, okay. And I wanted to get, I didn't know how many people I had killed. And so I got down between, in that church I got down between the pews, and I prayed and prayed. The fellow there said, you got saved. That I wanted to get that off my head, killing people. After I prayed. Never had to take a gun up against anybody my whole life. A lot of things happen in a war. One minute you might be crying, next minute something funny happened, you be laughing. Yeah, it wasn't so funny though when you didn't have no water. Like I say, I probably could have got out of it because my dad owned that big farm. I could have stayed there and helped him. You know, I thought, well, no, everybody cannot stay on the farm. But I don't know anyone that was in our outfit that's living. I don't know anybody. I got no way of finding out hardly. No, sure.